Yay. Good morning. Beautiful Saturday to you, Gemini Fairy here, love coach for women, all things self love and romantic love, mostly for single women. So today's topic is good morning, Maki. So today's topic is don't get back with him just because you miss him, okay? We all need a little kick in the ass sometimes, especially in our love lives when we're dating. And sometimes, we can get a little desperate or unsure or insecure, where I'm here to help clarify for you that if you're single and you miss him is not enough of a good reason for you to just get back with him, because as you know by now, that would mean you are relying primarily on your feelings, and your feelings are the least reliable source of guidance inside of you to decide whether or not to date somebody, whether or not to marry somebody, whether or not to have babies with them, whether or not to go on vacation or buy a house with them. I'm telling you, I used to make decisions primarily by my feelings and my sexual chemistry with somebody to decide all of these things, and it never worked out in the best way. So, why am I saying don't get back with him just because you miss him? Because there's other factors that you absolutely need to consider. Thank you, Miss B Soulpreneur, for tuning in. Thank you, Love Angel Coach. Thank you, Heavy Image. Thank you. Hello, good morning, Andrew. Wow, what a cool name. So, that is the topic. If you miss him, but he broke your heart in some way, he lied or he cheated, he wasn't honest, he didn't treat you right, if he didn't treat you like the queen, the living goddess that you are, if there was something missing, if there was a deal breaker, don't get back with him. Don't call him just because you miss him. Okay? If you want to have sex, if you want to play, don't call him back, because if you do, then you're telling him that it's okay for him to mistreat you. It's okay for him to lie or cheat or not treat you in the way that you deserve. If you are horny and you want to have sex, don't call him back. That's what sex toys are for. That's what self pleasure is for, right? That is what all kinds of dating apps are for. But whatever you do not let your feelings of missing him, missing somebody who didn't deserve your love, missing somebody who was not at your level, do not go back to him. And if you need accountability, talk to one of your girlfriends or one of your guy friends and let them know that you're promising yourself to not call that person back if you know that person was not good for you, not healthy for you. And in a moment of crisis, if you really, really miss him, but you know he wasn't good for you, instead of calling him, I want you to put some music on, to dance, to cry, to shout, to self pleasure, to, if you need to eat a couple spoonfuls of ice cream, not the whole thing, okay? I don't want you to do emotional eating either. If you need to go take a walk, if you need to dance, if you need to say some mantras, meditate, listen to a book on tape, if you need to talk to one of your girlfriends, one of your guy friends, do whatever it takes for you to not give in to that feeling of missing him. Because I'll tell you, I've made that mistake before, where I knew the guy wasn't right for me. And I thought, this is the conversation that went on in my head. Tell me if you can relate. I was thinking in my head, well, he was so nice. It wasn't that bad. I should forgive him. Everybody deserves forgiveness, right? Everybody deserves unconditional love. Now, you got to be careful with that internal dialogue. When that internal dialogue starts to justify misbehavior, bad behavior, misalignment with somebody, you need to be careful, because it can be easy to give in, but you need to watch out for that language that tries to justify behavior that didn't work, because if it didn't work then, it ain't gonna work now. Now, the only time that I recommend that you should call him back, I'm talking about your ex, right? Or it could have been serious, it could have been a dating relationship, a sexual relationship, any kind of romantic relationship. The only time that you want to call him back an opportunity to connect or reconnect is if you go in with the intention of not falling back into the old patterns, but if you go into the conversation with the intention of exploring, of being curious about and finding out where the other person is at, for the purpose of evolving the relationship forward. So, for example, if somebody didn't treat you right in some way, or somebody made a misstep and they apologize, or maybe they didn't make the changes yet, or you don't know if they made the changes. So you want to ask, hey, I've been thinking about you. I'm curious to hear how this thing is going for you. How are you doing with that? How is your process with that? Have you had any insights about that? Call them as a friend. If they haven't made any changes, goodbye. They don't need to be in your life, because you don't need to be settling in your love life. All right. So that's my message to you. No settling allowed. I think you've done that enough. I did that for many, 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 many years, and it never worked. It never worked. Only to satisfy some need in the moment, but I always suffered the consequences if I was saying yes to the wrong people. So don't settle. Never settle. It will never work unless you're just looking for fun and for sex with no strings attached. Then go for it. But if you're dating for soulmate love or something serious, something deeper, something long term, do not settle. All right? Because you're too special, you're too precious, you're too unique and wonderful, and you need to show men how to treat you, not by what you say, but what you demand with your presence and your actions. All right? All right, my dear, if you have any questions about this topic or any other topics, if there's anything that you want me to cover about love, self-love, romantic love, I'd love to hear about it. Send me a DM, send me what else do they call it? Private message, what have you? You know what I mean. Reach out to me. I'm right here with you, and I want to share with you whatever is going to make you realize that you are so special and you deserve extraordinary love, and you can have it if you stand by that, because no one is going to get that for you. You're going to get it for yourself when you stand by what it is that you're truly wanting in your heart of hearts. You can have that. Hello, love coach, never settling. That's right, lady, amazing love coach, love angel coach is saying this totally happened to me yesterday. I didn't call him, but I did miss him. You can miss him. Just don't act on that feeling. Don't call him, because it will not be good. You will be giving the wrong message. And you are a lady, you are a goddess, and you need to be doing behaviors and habits and actions from that place of being a freaking queen of your universe. All right? All right, my love. I will be seeing you tomorrow as usual. I want to show you this amazing view. Check it out. Ah.